And Dwebs is mysteriously here for some reason.
What am I even doing here? I don't even like South Park.
Oh well. Basically, Dwebs, to give you some basically, Dwebs, to give you some context, the terrorists at Taco Bell put a nuke inside Mr. Slave's ass, so we had to go there and abort from the inside.
Quick, get up there and disarm the snoop.
A nuclear bomb stored in your ass.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Or you can say yes.
Gold things can be used or opened, although sometimes a key is needed. But a lockout for gold handles, knobs, latches, and so on.
Knobs? What, are you going to see the bully or something?
What's that smell? Is it me?
No batters. It's not you.
Find the... Oh, yes, nuke. Sorry, I was a bit confused.
Okay. So, first thing to do is I'm going to switch back to Cartman. Remember, Nagasaki,
Dude,
says
I
Terrence.
have to be your buddy right now.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello.
You don't have to kiss him, do we?
Okay.
The way behind you is blocked by the large sphincter. Make haste to the large intestine. All will be made clear to you then.
I can't tell you how many times I've
you.
seen I can't tell you how many times I've seen cartoons with this kind of plot. SpongeBob did it. There was this game show where you had to go inside someone's body.
Thank you, Mr. Frog Wizard. Man, this is the best high ever.
New message from Jimbo.
A new journey. Okay, basically, there's a basically we actually have Facebook integrated in our menu, so we can get messages with friends we make over the course of the game. Got on an anti trip coming back in a few weeks, and you're welcome to come along. Oh, yeah, folks, it'll be fun. Live grenades. Oh, cool.
See, that's gross.
Yeah.
It is. A lot of things in here. All right, let's see.
Nope, nothing to
Okay. Yeah.
Ew,
Oh crap!
ew.
Evil bacteria, no!
No, it's someone's sperm. Run!
There you go.
Ew.
This is what bacteria look like up close when you're really small. Oh wait, there's Jova.
Wait, it looks like
Well,
dust.
just add him. I mean,
I get it, sure. Dwebs, Adam. We'll give him the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
Surprisingly enough, this enemy reminds me of
Jova.
the Belch enemies from
Hey Jova, quick!
Earthbound.
You're just in time, Jova. Get on that video and go to 3 minutes and something. We're doing South Park.
Sweet.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Nice.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We just entered.
We just entered someone's ass.
Yeah. And Dwebs is
yes.
Dwebs is joining us.
and Dwebs is guest starring.
Really?
Yes.
What convinced him?
He was bored, so whatever. Anyway,
Maybe someone with some water.
where are you?
So I'm guessing that my theory actually held water.
Whatever.
My theory that the only one
Dude,
who
we
could
really gonna go
possibly
play
shrink
asshole?
down and do all the stuff was in fact a player character.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Where are
So was my theory a success?
Go to 4.
What time are you at,
Go
Jova?
to 4 minutes, Jova.
I'm at 2:45.
No, go to 4 minutes.
Go to 4 something.
Hold
Jova.
on, Dwebs. I was answering the question of what time I was at. Anywho, I'll go ahead to 4:24.
All right, stay there.
420.
No, YouTube, I don't want to go to 125. Why the heck did you...
It's YouTube. YouTube likes to be a dick with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the continuing...
Okay,
Also,
now I'm at
Nazi zombie
4:45.
bacteria.
Yes, Nazi zombie bacteria. Basically, Dwebs to give
That's
you.
amazing.
Basically, Dwebs to give you.
Okay, Pedro. Just letting you know, I'm at 4:45.
Okay.
I'll come to you in the Jova, don't worry.
Basically, Dwebs, to give you some context, there's an alien virus that turns anybody into a Nazi zombie, and all complete with stock footage of Hitler's speeches. You know, his actual voice.
Surprisingly enough, Mr. Slave is immune.
What is it, Theo?
Surprisingly enough, Mr. Slave is immune to that virus, hence why he only has bacteria inside his ass.
Wow, this guy's so disturbing. He actually managed to fit people
Maybe
inside his
that's-
ass.
Yes. Anyway, not long, Jova.
Okay.
Alright.
And now time for
3,
Nagasaki.
2, 1, click.
So, yeah, I'm back. Captain 8.
Huh.
Come on,
Oh,
you can
no,
do it,
it's,
Pedro.
Jova, eat it.
On.
There we go.
Ugh.
Jova, Jova, you have to either have a cigarette or an eye patch when you say that. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
But who's saying I don't
Oh,
have
look,
either
a cell
of those
phone.
on me?
Let's see. Oh, it's Big Al. Okay.
Hi, Big Al.
Better not be tied up somewhere, you silly goose.
Oh.
Where is he?
Oh well, sorry. I'll get back to you later. Anyway, we've got a new friend on Facebook.
Oh.
Big Al.
Excuse me.
Sure. All right, time to fight the Nazi zombie bacteria. Ah!
I can't get enough of that dialogue in German.
Yeah. it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's kind of late for the time when we do our otherwise, I would like to have Feigolf as from SSMB as a special guest, so he could translate this for us.
Oh, is he German?
Yeah, he is. He actually translated some stuff for me. Remember that Looney Tunes short with Daffy Duck, where he actually speaks German in one of those Nazi shorts? He actually translated the dialogue for me, and he says that Mel Blanc is actually very good with German, actually. But then again, it's Mel Blanc. But then again, it's Mel Blanc, the god of voice acting. Okay, Mr. Kim, come help me.
I'm gonna do my war dance now.
Okay.
I love how we can just warp into Mr. Slave's ass.
Oh,
like
it's
that.
funny you mentioned that, Jova. Shiroi, in this game you can actually obtain Mr. Slave as a summon, and yes, you can actually summon him inside his own ass. So that's the
I've
implication.
already shown that.
I'm not gonna question that.
You even get an achievement for that. Oh, did?
I did. I remember. I put the giant bacteria boss bounty inside Mr. Slave's ass.
I guess he's very
when
up
did you
himself.
show the actual summon, though?
Yeah, I don't think you were here when that happened.
It was.
Oh well, anyway.
It would have had to have been in this part. Let's see.
No. It was back in when we were invading the school. Anyway.
No, but I mean the fact that you can.
But we're not talking about that, Pedro. We're talking about the fact.
Oh, that in
Yeah.
here. No. I didn't do it in here. But whatever.
No. I was just saying to Shiroi.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay, basically trying to. Okay, let's see.
Part of me wonders if that's a clever reference to Final Fantasy VII, where you can pretty much summon the High Wind while on the High Wind.
Well,
Yeah.
well, considering this game. There's another.
I'm back. Yeah.
The light it burns.
Ooh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going then. A flashlight. How did this get in here? And
I
that thing. A condom cap. Awesome.
Don't not.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Tips.
Hey, Glapes.
Yeah, my sister's got one of them fancy new USB wristbands.
Oh, a USB
I didn't know those
wristband.
were a thing.
Well, they are now.
Convenient.
Yep.
Okay, so anyway, now we're in what part of the body?
Well, at
Yeah,
this
it's
point,
still-
the intestine, I think. Oh, hello.
I am the Sparrow Prince.
Hello there. Okay.
Like you, I was once used for pleasure as an anal plaything. and thus
Why would you
perished in
use a?
this place.
Ew.
Now you must
It's
defeat
Mr.
my
Slave
angry spirit
Dwebs.
in order to move forward.
He sort of
I know, I don't
does
really
this
sound
thing.
that
Mom,
I love what he
Now
says.
we have to fight.
I love what he says at the end. Now you're gonna have to fight me to calm my angry spirit. I know I don't sound very angry, but trust me, I am. And here's Lemmy Winks.
Yes.
Basically, this is
Weird how they're referencing Lemmy Winks when Lemmy's not even on screen, but whatever.
well, he was. Remember with Jova, he was there when we were invading the school. So it's interesting they didn't put the song there, but well, I guess they figured they could.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, well, feels weird placing the Lemmy Winks song here.
Well, the lyrics fits with where we are, I guess.
okay, audience, I should
But
explain.
they should be referencing the character that's on screen. But well.
Okay, well, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation why I'm not really getting all the references here.
Oh no, totally. Well, there are references, but for the most part, the humor is just self-contained. Like really.
I meant both in this game footage and what you guys are saying.
Oh yeah, totally. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I am not a South Park fan. But we're here to commentate on the game, not get into other stuff. So let's press on.
Yeah, you might like the sequel better, Dwib, since that one's more comic superhero based.
And that's when I realized what I thought was a three-headed harpy gorgon was really Cow's mom.
Ouch.
And
There we go. We killed the Nazi zombie bacteria.
Now we just have to kill this ghost. Wait.
The angry spirit. I know he doesn't sound angry, but trust us, he is.
I use the power of anger to kill you.
Yeah, basically, Cartman here is our Gandalf for this game, shall we say? He's a wizard.
Yeah. Consider that in the intro, he's even drawn in a style similar to Ralph Bashki's Lord of the Rings cartoon.
Ralph Bashki's one. I'm surprised people still remember that version compared to the Peter Jackson.
Apparently Trey and Matt grew up with the. Apparently,
yeah, a lot of people remember it.
Yeah, apparently Trey. Apparently Trey and Matt actually grew up with that version, so they wanted to pay a little homage to it.
Yeah.
And besides, who can forget that version? It's made by Ronkin Boss.
Me? I haven't seen it.
I like the Ralph Bashki version. For
anyone who
is.
has seen it.
I mean, but the only problem that Ralph Bashki version has is that since they're trying to put 3 books into one movie, it
actually they stop at the end of the Two Towers.
True. That's it. They have to pretty much rush through a lot of it. However, I do like some things. I do believe that the Ralph Bashki version actually does have some things over. Like for example, one thing that I like Frodo in the Ralph Bashki version much better because, and I've actually heard that he's actually much closer to the book in the Ralph Bashki version.
Yes,
because
Frodo's not the pussy that Peter Jackson described. Trust me.
And yet everyone in the Jackson films were doing the stuff for Frodo.
Yay.
What about Sam? He deserves more credit.
Yeah. Actually, that's one thing.
Because Frodo's the chosen one.
That's actually one of my main problems I have with the Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson trilogy. I mean, people keep talking about how the chosen one is Frodo. Frodo rarely does anything worthwhile. It's always the people around him that do everything.
Yeah. Granted,
I mean, in the Bashki version, he was actually capable. Don't get me wrong. He was still a hobbit. He was still a hobbit that, of course, needed help. But he's still. And even when he wasn't capable, he at least tried to get shit done.
I think the comic relief duo did more than him in the Jackson films.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's one of the problems with showing Frodo as the chosen one in the Peter Jackson trilogy. It's like, well, of all the many, I do mean many things that Peter Jackson fought to stay true to the novel, for some reason he changed Frodo to be more of a wimp. I mean, I've heard that apparently he did it because so that Frodo wouldn't be, this all-out badass who could do anything, and apparently to give other characters a reason to shine by helping Frodo out. But it did get a bit overly silly.
Okay,
I mean, heck, Frodo doesn't even face the main villain at any point.
Okay, so you got...
And that, I suppose it was his skeleton.
Yeah.
That's like a rodent skeleton.
Shiro, are you back with us?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, just checking. Because I heard you in the distance. I thought you were going somewhere or something.
Oh no, I did mute for a little bit. I didn't go anywhere.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Oh, charming.
All right, let's go. Get through here. Oh wait, sorry. Got it. There we go. Basically, what happened in another chapter is the aliens anal probed me and put this antenna on my ass that allows me to use their teleport devices.
It happens.
Of course.
Actually, it's interesting. Let's just say, this is the kind of thing you have to deal with. Oh, hold on.
Miniaturized guards.
They thought of everything.
I love this one.
We've got our orders. Yeah, but how come we always get the shit job?
That one on the right.
Barracks. Go round up civilians in their homes. Go up a gay man's butthole and guard against intruders. Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Armed guards? What are they doing here?
Whoever seeks to blow up the city clearly doesn't want anyone stopping them.
You must get past them, new kid. Go fuck them up.
Yay!
All right, there we go then.
All right.
That's kind of redundant considering where we are.
Well, it's interesting because like Randy in an earlier part said, yeah, this is the kind of shit we have to deal with when you live in a small mountain town. But hey, at least we don't get traffic.
You know what this game looks like?
What?
Yes.
What?
The show?
No, the art, 2D art style, this kind of battle system. It really does remind me a little bit of
looks like
Time
the
and
show.
Eternity.
Not really.
Time and Eternity is not turn-based. It's real time actually, but I can see what he means.
He's talking about the art style, but yeah, I can
The
see what you
closest thing you can compare this is Child of Light.
And to be fair, Dwib sort of has a point.
I
The
would
difference is
compare
like,
it more to
well,
Paper Mario, honestly.
Dwib sort of has the
Yeah,
point. The
that too.
difference, though, Dwibs is like, well, Stick of Truth and, South Park in general do the whole 2D stuff purposely. Whereas for Time and Eternity, that was just the artist team clearly biting off more than they could chew. I mean,
your
it could have
inventory
looked
box.
good if they went all the whole hog with it, but they didn't.
And there's the snook.
There we there we go. There we go. Now that's what I thought they would have done is like implement a version of the Lemmy Lake song, except insert new
Oh,
kid.
catfish.
Katata fish.
The trigger of the thermonuclear device lies before you. I have tried to solve its riddle, but I have been unable to disarm it.
Okay.
There are only moments to spare. Find a way to disengage the trigger, or all will be lost.
Okay.
You see the handicap
How
sign,
hard
right?
could it be?
You know what that means, right?
Okay, I think I've noticed another. Mind you, it's just probably just a personal thing for me, but I've kind of seen some of these jokes done before.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Don't you mean Simpson did it?
Yeah. The Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
Actually, no.
You see the handicap sign, right?
I've seen
You know what
this.
that
I've
means,
seen
right?
these jokes in many other shows, like House of Mouse, even.
Well, actually,
Yeah, but a
Oh
lot of
my
honestly-
god, you watched that?
Yes, I did.
what you mean?
Oh, who did
My
you back-
condolences, dweebs.
Wait. What are you talking? What are you talking about,
This is
Tail?
me, my lord.
House of Mouse.
What's wrong with Mouse and Mouse?
I know, aside from ruining all the history of Disney on things, and even doing stupid shit like making Chernabog afraid of dark.
Oh, come on, do it. Oh, come
Theo,
on, Tail.
You do know that's different canon, right? And it's basically running on the Who Framed Roger Rabbit logic of, them all being...
it's-
I know, but it uses the same logic of bonkers, and in a way it thinks it's funny even when it's not.
Oh, come on, Theo, it is funny. I mean, heck, it's not like they're actually saying that these are characters. of them.
Anyway, that's beside the point. We're aborting a bomb in a literal way.
GLaDOS?
How does it even work?
It sounds like GLaDOS.
Yeah, that's a reference to that. You made it on purpose.
Isn't Christmas such a wonderful time of the year, guys?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's a year, Christmas time. Oh crap!
Jesus.
We get and oh shit!
We're dead.
And that's
everyone
it.
died. Da, 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 da.
All right, there we go. Game over. Okay, guys. So, what are your thoughts?
Also pretty anticlimactic.
it was
ending.
funny.
Okay.
Bye, Tails.
And yeah, and these are the actual credits taken from the show.
Yeah, this is a very short game.
Jesus, dude, that was very anticlimactic.
Indeed.
Oh, but Dwibs, what are you saying? It was very climactic, so much that the machine climaxed.
But Joby ending the game like this, it's kind of shitty.
Oh,
Okay, well, I guess
Oh, who's making the puns now, Dwibs?
Actually, I didn't mean to do that.
trust me, there's a lot of the world's greatest puns were actually done accidentally.
Yeah.
Okay, now, okay, so for reals now, let's actually go back and do this properly. I wanted to show, I wanted to show that off because it's a neat little thing that they put there. But yes.
Does it roll the credits every time you die?
No.
No. It's only in this specific part.
That means, right?
Okay.
Okay, so now let's actually do this properly. Now that I've shown that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Go, Bard.
This calls for a little bardic access.
That's right. Apparently, you'd think since I don't know exactly why bards can suddenly, pick clocks, but sure, let's go with that.
Well,
maybe
the
he's...
fifth class was busy getting the living shit, getting, beaten up.
Snook abortion sequence initiated. Begin electrolytic infusion.
Okay, so it's I'll explain this for the second. Basically, this is a mini game where I have to basically
you have to give the machine an abortion of sorts.
Basically, I have to push the needle into the center, right, like that.
What version of the game are you playing, by the way?
The PlayStation 3, the PS3 version.
Which I meant. Are you playing the European version?
No,
the American. Because
no, the American
version.
I bought it from the American PlayStation Store. Because fuck Ubisoft censorship.
You can also get the American version too.
The same thing with if Ubisoft tries to pull us another shit like this with the sequel, whatever. The PS4 is version free, so I'm not gonna support their shit censorship.
Even though you kind of supported them by buying the game.
Well, I wanted to support Trey and Matt because they are getting money from this.
But by extension, you're supporting.
There we go. We did it.
Well,
come on, Dibs. It's still an awesome game, and like he said, he got the American version. I mean, heck, they'll show Ubisoft of Europe. What's for?
Yeah, that's actually true, Dibs. Let's not forget that it's Ubisoft America that's getting my money, not Ubisoft Europe. So. That's
I feel sorry for anyone who has to get stuff from Ubisoft of Europe.
Well, it's only Xbox 360 owners who are really troubled with that, because PS3 owners can just get the American version from the PlayStation Store because the PS3 is free. The Xbox 360 owners, on the other hand, however, are
behold King Pedro.
Yep. And yes, that character is actually me. I based it on myself.
Yeah. Remember, Pedro, not everyone's as savvy to the whole thing of, region free or whatnot.
And we got 3 new friends on Facebook.
Crown
Well, we've even friended people we've killed, so...
Alright.
I friended you from beyond the grave.
Yes, quite literally.
But don't you see, Dwibs, they'll always be with us in our hearts.
Yes. Like Jesus. Well, Jesus more in a little way.
Oh, mind you, we have Jesus on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Indeed. Alright, so now that we're done with the...
It'll be totally worth it when we get the stick back.
So, now let's get back to getting that stick.
It was very brave. What you
Yes,
did in that man's
believe it or not, this entire adventure has been going so we can reclaim a stick.
Basically, whoever has the stick of truth controls the universe. And Clyde cheated, and he took the stick while we weren't looking. So he's a cheater, so we're gonna kick his butt.
Yes. And before you ask, Dwibs, no, as far as we know, there is no secret meaning to the stick. It's just a really serious game played by kids. Granted, as we've learned from South Park, kids really take their games seriously.
Well,
yes.
well, I can speak for other kids, obviously.
Well, gaming is serious business.
Me personally, I always took.
Well, not video gaming, Dwibs. I mean, they're role-playing games.
I loved the parody they did of Children of the Corn, the episode that parodied. Anyway.
You thought you could conquer the fortress of darkness.
Clyde, you're getting your butt kicked.
Clyde, back away from that stuff.
In fact, this is all just one extremely big treehouse.
That toxic waste is the one that makes people Nazi zombies.
Clyde, you have no idea what that stuff is.
Yeah, it's green sauce from Taco Bell. I took it from their website. Dude, that's not Taco Bell sauce. Then why'd I find it at the Taco Bell? It leaked out of a UFO, Clyde. It's toxic goo from another galaxy. Think about it. Since when does Taco Bell have a green sauce, dude?
True.
Actually, since a year ago.
It does?
Taco Bell has green sauce now.
No way. They've had it longer than a year. I've always.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know.
We don't have Taco Bell here. Yeah, we don't have Taco Bell.
Don't bother with it. It tastes just like the.
Yeah, Clyde, why do you think
it tastes just as bad as the rest of Taco Bell's menu.
3 varieties of chili peppers.
Yes,
yeah,
let's go with that.
That too, yeah.
Just give us a stick.
You'll beat me up? Haha, I've got another surprise for you.
Okay.
Alright. Oh crap.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Chef, no!
Chef, no!
Oh, no.
You're my favorite character, Bonnie!
Nazi zombie chef!
Wait, hold on.
Alright, here we go.
Wait a minute.
Chef.
Hey, wait a minute. Objection! But shouldn't Chef actually be Darth Chef?
Darth Chef? Oh, that.
Yes,
Don't you remember? I mean, well, he was technically killed, but then they brought him back as Darth chef.
True. Okay, basically, Shiro, for trivia for you, Isaac Hayes, the guy who played Chef on the show, he died, I think, 2011, if I remember correctly.
No. Well, actually, Pedro, what happened is, like, well, he left the show because he didn't like Trey and Matt's remarks towards Scientology.
I know,
since he's a Scientologist.
No, I know that. But what I mean is, basically, obviously, they couldn't get him to reprise his role, so all of his dialogue is reused from older episodes.
Which is funny because, like, on the last episode that showed him, well, before they made him Darth Chef, it was literally all a compromisation of old lines of his in that episode.
So what's going to happen for Mission Impossible 5 if Chris McQuarrie makes a joke about Scientology? Tom Cruise is going to leave.
I don't know.
I guess.
They'll pull.
I'm not quite sure
they'll pull.
that easily broken up over it, but let's just say that Trey and Matt, when they do that sort of religion thing, I know that they're doing it in good fun, but it can rub people the wrong way a lot of times. It's like South Park, for the most part, is in good fun, but it's still very raunchy, and it can very well insult people.
Anyway,
I'm not saying that that's their idea, but let's just say,
honestly,
if you go to
I
South
don't
Park, you just know what you're going in for.
The reason I don't watch South Park is because I think the humor's stupid. But then again, it's comedy.
That sort of goes back to what I was saying.
Comedy's always very subjective and all that, so...
Anyway,
well, that's exactly what I was talking about. I mean, yeah, I will admit some of the jokes do feel hit and miss at times, and some of them do feel like they go too far, but...
the thing is,
it's a social commentary at least.
Allow me, Dwebs, I got an answer for your question. Okay. If Tom Cruise leaves, they'll just pull a Terminator Salvation and have a CGI Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they'll have Jeremy Renner take over. That was actually the plan for Ghost Protocol. They had Jeremy Renner come in just in case Tom Cruise left, but nope, he's still around.
Mm-hmm. Well, how old is Tom Cruise right now?
He's in his early 50s.
Yeah, early 50s. Well, he's still in good shape, so he should be able to do at least 2 more movies.
Well, they're making a 5th one.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, he should be able to at least make 2 more, at least. The 5th one that they're making, and possibly another one.
Wait, are you talking about a 5th Mission Impossible?
Yeah, it's being made, and Tom Cruise is
Didn't
obviously
they already make that?
No, Rogue Nation was the 4th.
Oh no! No, wait. Mission Impossible 6. Sorry, Rogue Nation.
Oh right, you're right. No.
Fuck yeah.
You see, this is why I don't like it when. Again, I know I'm ripping off the AVGN when I say this, but I really hate when people stop numbering their sequels. I mean, it's so much easier to follow stuff when there's numbers. Again, like Lewis from Brain Scratch Com said, I like numbers. They show progress. What's the point of removing the fucking numbers from the sequels?
I guess sometimes it's a case of the game's changing who owns them or whatnot, and differentiation. So a lot of stuff can happen.
It's like Johnny said, I guess. There's this whole stigma with numbers where people start to think that they're running out of ideas. I don't get. It's something with PlayStation 4, by the way. The PlayStation 4 was originally going to be called the PlayStation Orbis, but then they realized that it was stupid. So, no, let's just call it PlayStation 4. That's what it is. Just call it the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Again, I like numbers. They show progress. Just use the numbers.
Speaking
now,
of...
if only Legend of Zelda... Well, nah, I'm stuck about never mind.
To be
if
fair,
Legend of Zelda had numbers, it wouldn't help the chronology at all.
Well, speaking of...
Go ahead, do it.
Speaking of Mission Impossible, who's going to be in our commentaries of those films?
I will.
Me.
What have I done?
Tio?
Come on, Chef, you can do it.
Snapping out of it.
Tio, do you want to in our Mission Impossible film?
We'll talk about this
Way
later.
better. My dad
Anyway,
my slaves built it and
what I was saying. Whatever, I forgot.
Hello?
Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Or in this case, a power-up.
Alright.
For each of the 4 fuses, tap L down, then X.
Alright.
Yes, with the combat in this game is very interactive.
Yeah.
Like one thing that they do, Dwebs, like there's a character in this game that stutters, and sometimes for comedy they have a cutscene where he's constantly stuttering, where he will never manage to actually get his word out, and then as he continues to repeat himself over and over, it shows that press circle to skip. And you can skip, or you can just let him keep going. And because you know what, I can keep this going as long as you can. Game. Oh, what the hell? No!
No!
Oh crap. There we go.
No!
Da 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 da.
And now, Shira, get ready, because we're about to learn the true nature of the Stick of Truth's
Okay,
evil.
you know what? I'm not playing anymore. You have broken
Okay.
the rules of the stick, and for that I banish thee. I banish thee from space and time.
There we go. Villain defeated. And now a Disney Death style. Disney Deaths.
Ow.
Where he falls from the abyss
Ow.
and
You
shit.
did it, dude. That was awesome. You did it. Your noble quest is at an end. And for all your deeds and all your time put into this, I hereby promote you to King Douchebag. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Well done, King Douchebag.
There we go.
Oh, isn't that just the most noble name
Now
whatsoever?
let's get the stick back to safety before anyone can do.
Oh,
Oh shit.
it's the government.
You should never say shit like that, okay?
And Dreams, oh yeah, Dreams, you haven't seen the leader of the government, but it's a familiar face.
His actual
You
name is Big.
recognize him.
His actual name is Big Bad Government
Yeah,
Guy.
Dreams, take a guess who looks like.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
No,
No.
Dick Cheney.
Adolf
Come on,
Hitler.
it's-
Dick Cheney.
Adolfo Shelley.
Why didn't you
Eh,
tell me?
Generic Bond.
reminds me. It gives me more of a Dick Cheney vibe, personally.
You don't remember, do you? How we tried to
I guess I can see where Tio's coming from.
Hold on, Webs. This is important.
Fighters of Zaron. Boys, what's going on here is much more complex than that. This isn't the first time a UFO has crashed to Earth. You see, in 1947, a UFO crashed in Roswell, New Mexico.
Boring.
Oh, God. Brother,
Heard that one
Hang on a
already.
sec. A UFO crashed in Roswell, and a new government agency was created to investigate the paranormal. Our agency.
Can we skip this? Like, hit the skip button or something?
Yes.
Oh, you don't want to skip this.
Yes, we do.
Whenever aliens are spotted,
Yeah, skip
vampires
button
run
come
amok,
up.
our agency is there, and we have never lost a fight. That is, until 4 years ago when we investigated a child.
Yawn, yawn, yawn.
A child who had an unnatural power inside him.
Oh?
I had orders from the president to secure the child so that we could harness his powers before our enemies could. But he slipped through our hands.
The government wants the new kid for his farts?
No! His amazing ability to make friends so quickly on any social network. Before he was 5 years old, he had 3.2 billion friends on Facebook alone.
Jesus.
How can you do
You
that?
have
Huh,
any
so I
idea
guess
the
we know it's
power
not
that
Stan
kind of
then,
gift
since he
yields
only
in
learned
today's
about
world?
Facebook more
Time to come
recently.
with us.
Dovahkiin. There you go, Shira.
Yes,
That's his actual name.
Use your
Dovahkiin.
gift for your country.
Is he really still talking?
Boy
Are
or
we so
girl?
different,
Well,
you and
never
I,
mind, that's right, you
Dovahkiin?
can only pick boy.
You have to do what the government tells you to do, just like me. We're all just pawns in their game. I'll admit you are fascinating. You have more power than any child I've ever come across, and yet all you seem to really care about is this.
Well, gee.
It must be very important. What does it do?
We don't know.
Whoever controls the stick
The
controls
universe.
the universe, dumbass.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Controls the...
Don't you know anything?
I wouldn't have to do what I was told anymore.
Uh,
I could...
I will become the president.
Corrupt, evil
I
person.
control the universe! Get back! Get back, I say! All of you! Do
okay.
anything! Anything I want!
What the hell?
Ah,
I control the universe!
Jesus.
Well, this is.
That's an interesting turn of events.
You think it's weird now? Wait till.
Oh, it ain't over yet.
Wait till you see who shows up
Tell me
next.
how it works!
Yeah, right.
Dovahkiin, why should we be on the opposite sides? Join me, Dovahkiin.
With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict.
This all to yourself forever. I can offer you all. Just get me safely out of here. You can rule with this once again.
You underestimated the character of the fighters of Zaron.
Excuse me.
What binds
Sure.
us more than that
Yeah.
relic?
And you failed to recognize the character of our alliance.
Yeah,
And
friendship.
that friendship is more important to any of us than even the stick of truth.
Oh yeah.
Got that right.
Kenny?
Kenny, what are you doing?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Kenny.
At least one of you has some sense.
As usual.
But why?
Because Princess Kinney was born a half-orc.
What?
Morgan Freeman?
Of course, we need him to help explain
You
stuff.
see, when humans and elves lived together in the forest of Hollow Falls, An elven queen fell in love with the orc known as Dandar, the first one to possess the Stick of Truth. They loved in secret and had a child. A beautiful little girl, a girl who watched as everyone she loved was killed in cold. And that is why she waited.
Everyone's face.
To take the stick from you. For Princess Kinney is true heir to the Stick of Truth.
Wow, that's pretty cute.
It is.
Yeah.
Just one thing, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, gotta give him
Something
props.
convoluted needs explaining, you show up.
Yeah.
Because every time I show up and explain something, I earn a freckle.
Okay. I'll roll with it.
Okay, so after this incredible turn of events, we now know our real adversary. Princess Kenny. She betrayed us, so she must die.
Hey, just like in the episode, Stick... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't called Stick of Truth, but you know.
Yeah, all
this.
this.
Hey, look, conveniently, a shop right before the final boss.
There's a conveniently placed shop where you can stock up on health potions and arrows and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is that shop.
Oh, how convenient.
Let's get a lot of business.
All right, everybody.
I guess we'll get for the next part to the ending.
The finale. Well, see you then, everybody.
See ya.